ID to be let in. It took me a moment to go upstairs. A person had to let me through one set of doors, then another set of doors. I thought he was in room 222. He's in room 244. His electrolyte balance was low. He is not stable. He was not taking his heart medication or his blood thinners. This is very serious. He's not eating. I asked the doctor, was he stable? They said he's starting to get stable. He will be here until he gets another placement. Let me back up. I gotta look. They said he will be here until he's in a safe, secure setting. I'm not gonna blast the hospital that had him for over a month, but they just dumped him on the street, basically. This placement was not the proper placement. So if you ever have a loved one who is going into a placement, make sure it's the correct one, okay? The caregiver who was there, she was there for rehab herself. So when I'm saying to you, it's a money grab. They're not real serious, but I'm new at this. But they told me at this hospital, your brother is going to be here a minute. He's going to be here a while until they find him a secure placement. That's all I care about. Because this first placement was a joke. My brother is 6'2", I'm like 6'4". He's about 173, 75 pounds. He's lost a lot of weight. He's not eating. He refused to eat. He's got to take his blood thinners. There's a lot of things he is not doing. This fool is about to hit me in this truck, man. People are crazy. Okay? So I'm going to go over and get his stuff. This first placement. Okay? I got to stop here. Are they going to run a stop sign? I'm going over there. I'm getting his clothing. Okay? I'm emotional. I'm getting his clothing. We bought him new underwear, socks, shoes, everything. Complete outfits, brand new. I'm going over to get all his stuff. We bought him food, peanut butter jelly, crackers, all the things that you would need if you are at a place for a short period of time. Well, really, it's a long period of time. So it helps to talk to you, whoever's out here listening. This is hard. This is very emotional. I could tell the doctor really loves him and cares about him. I could tell by her voice. And he has a patient sitter. And you don't have a patient sitter unless you're not fully capable of taking care of yourself. Okay, I'm trying to get all the way over. Okay, you see me driving through here. But I could tell that this hospital, St. John's off of Moras, they care. It's just more love, more security. And if you ever had a patient who had to be in a secure facility, you understand what I'm saying. At the other place, you just check in and walk down, or he could escape and then endanger himself. So I could tell this treatment is better. He's going to be here. It could be 7, 10, 12, 14 days. The hearing is coming up. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay, I'm still, it's very emotional. I'm sad because I want my brother back to his normal self, his irritable self. He did wake up a little bit. I gave him a kiss on his head. I said, I love you, Marcus. How you doing? I'm not doing good. So you need to eat. I can't eat. He's got to eat or he won't live. Okay? He's going to be down to like 169 pounds, 168 pounds, and that's not healthy for him. He already looks like a skeleton. He needs to be on a 1-floor, secure group home or assisted living space. Okay? It's hard. I don't know if any of you have been through what I've been through, but there's a lot of emotions going through right now. And I'm just trying to stay chilled. I don't know how these people are going to act when I go over there and get his stuff. They better not get in my way. It's going to be a problem. Right? Because we bought him new things. And at these group homes, they steal stuff. Okay? They steal stuff. Thank you, E. I'm gonna go over there and be nice and polite. They were nice and polite to me. Because you know, if you leave your stuff at any place, people are gonna steal your stuff. They gonna steal your stuff. We bought them a whole case of water. We bought them food, everything. So I'm getting ready to get back on 94. I'm on Myles. I'm gonna show you. I'm on Myles. I'm gonna really make a left turn, go down to the next exit. Last time I was here, I was in bad shape. I was lost. I didn't know where I was going, but I'm still emotional. Okay? But this doctor cares. Okay? I gotta get in this middle lane. This is how accidents happen. I'm gonna go ahead and take the different way. So now, in my mind, I'm not mad. I'm mad at the hospital because they just scooped him out, found a placement. It's not secure. He could walk out middle of the night. It's not good. So I'm not going to go over there breathing fire, but I'm just going to go get all this stuff. It's like $300 worth of stuff we got him. And it's brand new. All this stuff better be there. It's going to be a problem. So you're going to hear me. You're going to be my witness. And at least he's stable. Or near that. Yeah, we got to figure out he's eating a little bit, like 2 or 3 bites. He's a grown man. 6'2". He was like 225 pounds. He's about 171, 72, 73 pounds. That's very skinny. Okay? He's not giving up, but he's back to his normal a little bit. He's talking a little bit more. He's irritable a little bit more. That's his typical self. You see this dog hanging on this old school Jaguar right here. Right? That's a man. Sorry. That's a real dog, though. Okay, we up here in the hood. Looks like Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'd be irritable too. I checked on him. I gave him a hug. This guy's in the middle of the street. Boy, what are you doing? Okay. Early on in my career, I started doing driver's education over here on the east side. And I have mixed feelings about this. It was the young Myles. I was making crazy money. Single, not married yet, no kids. Just stacking money when people learn how to drive. 24 years later, married, 2 kids. Now I got to take care of my brother, take care of my family. Same principle. Help people learn how to drive. Do your best. But the laws have changed. Back then, it was just 4 hours. 4 hours, you drive, you get your permit, I sign it off. And that was a really good feeling. You drive 4 hours, right? Thank you. And my daughter is going to get her jet ski. I'm all over the place. She already saved about $6K, but I told you a deal. I don't know if I told you this. One of her deals fell through. She lost $8,000. $8,000. She was pissed. If one of your deals didn't come through and you're expecting a $14,000 or $18,000 payday, and because of a mistake, not her mistake, she was ready to clock people's teeth. Okay? So she's got already $6K saved up for her jet ski. And my wife and I want her to save her money up and be prepared. But she gonna be on zero again when she get this jet ski. You can't tell no one, what is this guy doing out here? Passing out waters. I'm not mad, but I have my own. I'm gonna show you this. I have my own water. They gave me this at the hospital, ice water. They also said, visiting hours are over. It's 7:19, get out. I'm like, that's my brother. I'm standing right here. I'm gonna show you this man. Okay, they do this all, man. Get out the way. Ain't nobody buying no water from you. Okay? I don't know where that's from. Atlanta, Georgia, Detroit, Michigan, Washington, D.C., they out here. Okay, we keeping it real. Hey, my parents told me I had my own stuff. The last time I got Last time I got lost. Oh, I just passed the street. I'm sorry. I'm mad. I just passed the street. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna chill right here a second. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go in this driveway. These streets dead end, and this is safe, but you think it's secure, but it's not. Okay? There are people who have mental illness walking around everywhere. So we need to do more for people who have mental illness. From the family, and they start second guessing you. Don't second guess me, okay? Because you weren't here through all this, right? All right, I'm gonna make this turn, and you're gonna be my witness. Hopefully the audio will work. I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna be nice. There's no reason why they should give me a hard time at all. But you know how people can be, they can be real ignorant. Okay, we bought this stuff, he won't be coming back here. So you're gonna see me pull up. This is the driveway. You'll see me pull up. And you're gonna actually see me walk in. Oh yeah, E, you crazy. I'm about to pull up on these fools. I'm a fool too, don't mess with me. I'm really calm and chilled. Like, I'm very relaxed, okay? Way up in the hood, I'm gonna show you. I'm very relaxed. Very, 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 very calm. But don't mess with me and my family, okay? Don't mess with me and my family. But this is where he's staying, and no cap, no hate, but this is not a secure place, okay? I'm gonna back down a little bit. You're gonna be my witness, okay? You're gonna be my witness. You're gonna see me coming in and out with clothes and everything. So the audio should work. I'm gonna let the window down. So I'm gonna be nice. Just watch me, be my witness. I'm going out to get all of his stuff. Hello, Fran. Hey, Marcus's brother, how you doing? I got to get his stuff because he's in the hospital, and we're gonna have to get him a different placement. How you doing, brother?
All right.
Good, man. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, they gonna help me get his stuff. So I know he's in a better place right now. Let me go ahead and get all this stuff. Yep. Got his clothes, underwear, all this is brand new. They don't want no problems with me. They done took some of his water, shoes. Be patient with me. Yes. There's still more stuff, guys. Was carrying his stuff out. There's a lot of stuff I gotta load in. Would you leave your loved one stuff here? Of course not. You would not leave your loved one stuff here. So we getting everything.
$20,854. I'm very excited about what's to come in your future.
The hospital's all right.
Yes,
You know where
Give me a phone, you know where you're going on it.
I will. I will. Dun, dun, dun.
I think that's his water.
Yep, I'm gonna grab it. Case of water. Whatever's in the refrigerator, you guys just keep it. Take it. Dang. I'll get that.
Keep on praying.
We all need prayers. Yes, amen. These are bars on the door, y'all. In case you didn't know. How you doing, ma'am? God bless you. Walking every day, so God is still good. Yep, got his Zest soap, brand new towels. He never uses toothbrush. Got that Suave cocoa butter shea. Got all his clothes. All this stuff is brand new. And I'm not leaving it here. Yeah, we're keeping it real.
Next hot 3 days.
Thank you, brother. We got undergarments. We got brand new toilet tissue. We had this guy move in ready, but it's not the right placement because he can't take care of himself. And people will just, it's hard, guys. You see me walking out. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna pray for you too. Yep. That basket over here is his too? Yeah. Okay. Now that's yours, guys, right? Yeah, is that's yours, right? Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Anything else in there?
That's all.
Okay. Okay, and I'll come back in and get the water.
All right.
We'll wash those shoes. Ooh. Yes.
Welcome to the Michigan Lottery Show.
This is very hard, guys. Seeing my brother stuff like this. But he's going to be in a better place. And I'm more prepared. I'm not mad. I'm just emotional. Because a lot of hospitals don't care. They'll just throw you out. They don't care. But I'm not going to put the hospital on blast because I'm a better person than that. I have to get the water. Have to get the water, guys. Hold on.
Visit MichiganLottery.com.
Do you have this bridge card?
Ain't gonna be around for no nobody be patient. I'm missing my man card. You know, we got over-counter medicine and stuff. What about here in it disappeared?
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Okay, but I'm here for you, okay?
No, I know you are.
Okay,
You'll
my
see
prayers.
me again.
My
All
prayers
right.
is with
Thank you,
y'all,
my brother.
okay?
Yes, I got your number.
You been sick for a while,
Yes, he has. So I don't think it's his time to go yet. He's still irritable.
Yeah, I told him that.
Yep.
I kept up. I said, you know, you can mess with the wrong person. I'm the angel guy.
Oh yeah. Hey man. I told him keep everything else. I'm not gonna be petty and take food. They done took half his water. I'm gonna leave the food in there. You saw me get that bridge card, right? Don't play with me. Bridge card. E, you probably tear down some stuff. But it's not the lady's fault. It's the hospital's fault. This is not a good placement for him. You see how steep those steps are? You will fall down and break your freaking neck. Okay? So I'm trying to calm it because I'm very emotional, and I'm gonna calm down because they just dump people anywhere, and that's very mean and not caring and not loving. I got all those clothes. I don't care about a couple, you know. They done took his cheese crackers, his peanut butter, his bread. Heck with that, bro. They can have that. I don't care. I just got his stuff, and we're gonna keep it moving. This is why you work. You would do the same thing as me. Some of y'all might put hands on people, okay? Breathing exercises. You see I'm heated. You see I'm mad. Okay, they got loose pits out here. Everything, okay? I'm just trying to compose myself. I'm very angry, very emotional. It's not the caregiver's fault. Fran is her name. Fran is nice. It's not her fault. She's the one that said, your brother needs more care. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. I know people don't like when you pull in their driveway. Oh well, this is the dead end. Put this boy in reverse. I'm gonna look over my shoulder. I know my brother's gonna be in a better place. And some of you are not used to this, but I want you to live through my experience. You know, I came there with dignity and class. I was nice. Okay, his food is there in the refrigerator. I'm not going to be petty and get all that out. They can keep that. They can eat that. Okay, I got his clothes. I'm out. Okay, look at this area very carefully. We're never going to see this area again. Okay, this is why you listen to your mom and dad, and you work hard and you get a good education. Okay, I'm humble and appreciative of what I accomplished. You can always do better. But I'm thankful. That's why I appreciate all of you. Okay? But he's going to be in a better place. His shoes are filthy. We need to go ahead and get those washed because he was in the hospital for over 39 days. And you guys thought I was polite, right? I was polite. Like, give me his bridge card. Give me his bridge card. Don't play with me. Because, you know, people will be scamming. Okay? I'm going to keep moving. That's me. I'm at 27 miles an hour. Don't play with me. I'm under speed. So, he's back in the hospital. A much better hospital. People who care about him. A better doctor. I could tell in her voice. She gave me an update of what was going on, his status. He's starting to eat a little bit. She had to put his medication in some food because he keeps spitting it out. You know, you got to have blood thinners, heart medication. You know, you got to hydrate. He's able to get up and use the bathroom. That's huge. He doesn't need a catheter. Guys and ladies, you know what that is. That's very painful. If he doesn't eat, he's going to have a feeding tube. Lord have mercy. I know I can do better. I know I can do better for my brother. And I will. Guys, this is very hard. This is the hardest thing in my life. And because we are all one step away from being out on the street. I don't care what your status is. I don't care if you're making millions. One bad deal, you out. You lose everything. We're in cryptocurrency. What is this guy doing? This guy in the middle of the street. Some of y'all have never seen this. Okay? Bro, we can't even read your sign, man. What are you doing? Okay? We up here. People are suffering in the world. I don't know where a lot of you are from, but okay, what are you doing? These people. Oh. Okay. So, man, that's throwing trash out of there, man. What is going on? People don't care about our society. Let me get out of here. Yep, it's about $150 worth of food. Keep it all. I just got my brother's stuff, underwear, socks, shirts, towels, brand new, tags still on them. Fran is nice. She's going to be out of there beginning of August. She's not a true caregiver. She's like a mom and will try to take care of you. That's real. Okay. This is a fake charger. Okay. Trying to put that wide body kit in there. How ghetto can you be, bro? I'm just trying to stay out of trouble. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you get a chance to see another side of me, right? The transformation. Because I'm very loving and very calm. But when you push someone, they transform. Could be into something bad. Real. E, you know my voice. Don't play with me. It's real. You can tell by my face, I get that crazy look. Right? Don't mess with me, bro. Okay? This is your family. You would do the same thing. Because the doctor said, you need to go over there and get all of his stuff. He's never going back there. I'm like, bet. I'm out. They had to walk me through 2 secure doors. The teachers, I'm tripping. The nurses have to swipe in. You have to, it's a secure floor. These are for patients who can run out, okay? It's a secure floor. The guy who was doing food service, he technically should not have let me in, but he did. But then another nurse had to, he's between 2 secure doors. I got his stuff in the back. 6 brand new towels, new washcloths, underwear, shirts, sweatpants, like it's hot. It's 93 degrees. Okay? I got all this stuff. We spent like $350. They can have the food that's there. Look, I took a picture. She said she got food on this bridge card. Some breakfast sandwiches, some juice. What does she really do with that money? I'm just saying. I'm not accusing her. I don't know about a bridge card. Okay? You get money every month to buy groceries, like, I don't know, $250, $300. Back in the day, I knew people on food stamps, right? You get your food stamp book, you tear it out, right? Now you got a bridge card. He gets like $1,100, $1,200 a month. Okay, change the PIN number. Yes, I will do that. I'm ignorant about bridge cards. Because he loses his stuff all the time. He got a new ID. He was carrying it. No, he got a new ID. I washed his clothes. The ID came out in the bottom of the washer. I'm like, what? Okay. I have his debit card. I have his bridge card. I have all of that stuff. immediately changed. Okay. But this lady, I'm sorry, I'm this angry. I almost should not have given her the bridge card. I wasn't gonna give her the debit card. Oh no, none of that. Because it's secure for a reason. Certain banks, you had to go in person. We tried to help them. They would not tell me how much was in this account. Yes, but he said someone tried to steal his identity. Because people out here, they're scammers, man. And there was a lady across the street. I don't know what her and my brother were doing, but you know, first of the month, she over there. You know what's up. Okay, when I came over before he moved, well, got off, he was in the hospital. I got his key. I got all the important stuff. I got the wedding pictures of our parents, all his medical stuff. I got all that. Because the next time I went over there, the lock was changed. The landlord changed the lock. Because he was just about money anyway. He didn't really care. Okay? He was on an air mattress, guys. Terrible. I wouldn't treat my dog like that. So, I am just going day by day. And he is currently in a safer spot. He's not going to fall down the steps. He'll be able to get to the bathroom in time so he doesn't use it himself. And if he makes a mistake, they'll clean him. They're people who care. Guys, I'm just telling you real. Some of you don't want to hear this. Some of you don't care. That's okay. But he's in a better place. And for me, as a big brother, I just want to make sure he's okay. I saw him. I kissed him on his head. You okay? Oh, no, I'm not okay. How you feel? I don't feel good. You would not feel good too if your heart is at 20%. You didn't take your medication, your blood thinners. This person's tailgating me, I swear. Look, I'm already going fast. You see this person behind me. I don't want to go any faster. So I'm going to get over to the right. I'm very irritated right now. So I got to calm down. I got to calm down. But people will push you as much as you let them. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to pass this Camaro and get over one lane to the right, because this person is really upsetting me. And I'm very chill, so I'm going to get over. If she want to go faster, let them go. I'm going to chill right here. I'm already going real fast, but you can never go fast enough with people. You already see what's going on. I'm just going to take my time. We all going too fast, so let me slow down. But how do I feel right now? I feel better because he's in a hospital where they actually care about the patients. They have a sitter there to watch him because he might get up and try to run. They also said, we're going to get him up and walk him. Other hospital, they didn't do that. They just had him in a room. If you were in a bed in a small room, I don't know, 6 by 6, it's a hospital room. You would eventually lose weight. You're not getting exercise. The hospital food is not that great. Yeah, they don't care. Because my mom used to be a nurse. She would tell us stories. My mom cared. She made sure we had all of our shots. Because you don't have your shots, you can't go to school. You know, mama don't play. So, like I tell the doctor cares, the nurses care, we get over one lane. So, but this car's about to hit me. What are you doing? This lady was coming over in my lane, bro. Like, stop it. I'm trying to get away from people. You trying to get to me. She rundown of where he is. I have numbers. Everyone tripping. I'm just trying to live as long as possible, help people drive, live my best life, and just help people. Because you know, at the end, what are you known for? Okay, I'm already at about 75. Right? I'm almost at 75. This fool about to cut me off. I'm gonna show you. Look at this dumb stuff. People don't care. But I'm not gonna retaliate. I'm just gonna let all that go. Okay? It's not even that serious, man. And I'm already cruising about 70, 75 miles an hour. So you don't know what mental state people are in, and it's not a healthy mental state. Okay? So I'm already moving really good in this middle lane. I'm gonna stay chill. And now these people are too close. This person driving crazy. Okay? All they had to do was get over to the right of me, behind me. They just cut me off to cut over. It's not even serious. I feel a lot of emotions right now. I see this guy in this truck. I'm not gonna trip. I feel a sense of relief. A little mad that they went through some of his stuff. I don't want to come in there being an angry man. The angry man. Because people will take advantage of you anytime. They're looking anytime. Because there was money in his basket, like 50 or 60 bucks. That's his money. Because if you're in a home situation, they got full control of you, man. They can mess with you, manipulate you, trick you. You hear these stories of these home caregivers taking over their bank accounts, draining their funds. It's sad. Every state is different. Okay? Because we all gonna get older one time. Who's gonna take care of you? Right? And the state, the system is broken. I'm just trying to back off. I'm not trying to tailgate. We're already moving pretty fast here. If you just popped in, my brother's back in the hospital. He's in a much better hospital. Talk to the doctor. She is awesome. If Marcus was grumpy, she would talk to him and get him to eat. He's got a patient sitter. That's what they call it. This patient sitter is there to make sure this person doesn't try to leave the floor. They can't get out anyway. Yes, it's a privilege to grow old. Every day. Every day. My dad said, just keep waking up. Keep waking up. This ride feels very peaceful. I feel fulfilled because I saw him. He's better. He was all covered up. He was eating. He didn't eat his lunch, but he ate a little bit of breakfast. I think he had soup, 2 waters. And you know the food service at the hospital, this is what they give you. Ice water, apple juice, cranberry juice. You know what they do. You know, crackers. You know, you ain't getting no steak there, man. This food is unseasoned based on your dietary restrictions. Right? It's true. You know, we can't have too much salt. We can't have too much salt. High blood pressure. It's hereditary. It runs in the family. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to calm down. So it's a lot of emotions. I'm glad I saw him. I've got to park in the north entrance. They had to check my ID after that time. I don't have to show ID. He's in room 244, so play that in your 3-digit 244. If you hit, just throw me 100. 244. That's his room number. Double secure doors. Got to be swiped in. Got to be swiped to go out. So he can't just bust up and run out. They'll sedate you. Yep. Just like in Half-Life 2, I used to play that. Okay. There's a lot going on, a lot of emotions. It's like the next chapter. The next chapter, man. Yep. We're going to have to buy a plastic case for his stuff and put it all in there. You saw the house. So all we can do is hope for the best. You always have to look. When you're emotionally down, people will pull out in front of you if you hit the lottery or you lost everything. So I'm gonna come here and slow down. I gotta calm down a second. Yep, I got to calm down a second. Just coming down. It's 88 degrees. So emotional. I saw him. He was really in a bad place the other day. Dehydrated. Yeah. I will. I have to be. Because, I'm very optimistic. I always try to stay that way. You can't let things pull you down. Right? Yeah. He's got a fighting chance. He's a fighter. He hasn't given up yet. He's still very weak. He needs physical therapy. He did not want to go. Did not want to listen. I ain't going to no physical therapy. It's hot. I'll be sitting up in that corner. It's fair to be emotional and angry. Yeah. And I understand. If he would have went to physical therapy, he would have been a lot stronger, but he did not want to listen. Then they were going to put him in a placement. It's a big money grab for a lot of people who want to buy real estate. They turn into a group home. They get the certification, take their test. Yep. They do. This guy is crazy. He over here acting wild. I want to show you this guy walking. This guy acting crazy, man. Okay. I'm gonna back up. I want you to see this person. You see this person? See my man here acting crazy? What would you do? He acting crazy. What would you do? So yeah, I'm very emotional. I'm emotionally spent. We got most of his clothes back. Yes, people be wilding out. And what can you say? Right? I don't wish that situation on anyone. And I'm just trying to stay calm. I'm trying to realize my purpose and just lock in. I want to thank you again. I want all of you to realize your purpose and work hard. I'm going to look at his stuff. We need to get a plastic case for it in case there were creatures at the house. And it's got to be insured. I will. I need to. I will text. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Bye, guys. Thank you. Tune in for what happens next. Bye.